For the foam roller hip bridge, we're gonna take a foam roller and we're gonna place it up against the wall, and we're gonna lay on our back in a normal kind of bridge position. So we'll keep in mind in this position that the closer my hips are to the wall and to the foam roller, the easier it's gonna be. As I shift away and the angle in my knee increases, it's gonna be a little bit harder and a little bit more hamstring focused here. So we're gonna start with the hips closer to the roller just to be able to get the feel of the movement. Now with this, I'm gonna look for my heels kind of raising up a little bit. So I wanna kind of push from the ball of my foot to be able to lift the heels up to feel my calves working. And then I'm going to get a little bit of a breath in, right? So I'm using intra-abdominal pressure to make sure that I'm not extending my back as I lift my hips up. And then from here, if we're doing a double leg bridge, we can hold in that position or do it for multiple reps, making sure to kind of keep our heels elevated by pushing through the ball of the foot there. I can also make it more challenging by working on a single leg hip bridge, right? Which we can also do alternating or holding or just for repetition. So a couple different options here. Biggest thing with the single leg hip bridge is I want to make sure that I'm not dropping my hips or rotating. So my hips stay square and not dropping to ensure that I really should feel the glute, the hamstring, and the calf working at all times. So one of the things that we like to do is work on a little bit of capacity for hip stability in this position. So we start with just two legs to be able to hold and feel the glutes working. And then as we're ready for it, we'll work up towards a hold to be able to kind of build a little bit of capacity and endurance in that muscle, in that kind of position to build hip stability. And then if we're ready for it, we can slowly work towards bringing the foam roller, if it wants to cooperate, away from the wall, which is going to decrease the stability of being able to push into the wall and get those hamstrings to work even harder. So everything still applies, a little bit of a breath in, pushing through the foam roller and lifting the hips. And I should feel my hamstrings working really hard in that position to be able to hold. So that is the foam roller hip bridge. Really, really great exercise to kind of start working on posterior chain activation and hip stability. And if you have any questions, just let us know.